Good morning again. Today is a day of new things. I didn't watch the video I just produced, but it's uploaded to YouTube already. I always watch it before I upload it. This time I didn't, because I wanted to do another video. As I said at the end of the previous one, I wanted to do another video back to back with this one, because this is where I was going to go until I had the question that I posed in the previous video. I'm going to actually read a poem that I wrote in 1983, published in the book Living Gods Are Hard to Find. I do that every time. It's a poem that reveals my attitude in my struggles as a fundamentalist Christian. It was written the year that I moved to Florida, following my first divorce. And it was a time when I was trying to make sense of it all and put my life back together. Bear in mind that I'm writing this still as a fundamentalist Christian, but one who is being challenged to move out of the box, which a lot of fundamentalist Christians and fundamentalist everythings are doing right in this day and age as we evolve our consciousness, or as our consciousness grows up and becomes an adult. But I want to share this poem with you because it's one of the more powerful poems that I've written, and I've written several hundred poems probably. Most of them will never see the light of day as far as sharing them, but some of them are pretty good. And this is one that I think is good, and I'm going to share it with you. See what you think. It's called O Womb. O womb of safety, secure, surrounded world, I would return to thee, O womb, return to die in peace. But the other world calling me, its call does never cease. So what am I to do? Stay the same or grow? Which world's pull is true? How is a man to know? O womb of woman fairest, I would return to thee, to love your warmth and darkness for all eternity. But freedom calls and beckons, always just beyond my grasp. I'm stung with fatal poison, spurred on by a mortal asp, its toxic venom seeping into every pore secure, declaring, if you rest now, you'll miss what lies in store. That's all right for most folks with minds and hearts so dull, but I was born to fly and soar like the pelican or the gull. I was called for questing, to adventure on and up, to drink the unknown quantity that's found within life's cup. So I drink and drink its poison, which never satisfies the soul within a dying man whose spirit sighs and cries, longing for reality in 3 dimensions here, for the mystic apparitions continue to appear. I'm drawn toward whatever, I really do not know. Perhaps God is leading me, but his purpose doesn't show. Will I live by faith alone, rejecting what is seen, refusing to retreat, O womb, to your warm and tender scene? Will I embrace adventure, moving out to quest? Will God anoint this vessel? Will this vessel then be blessed? I do not know the answers, only questions come to mind. If I forsake security, what then will I find? Will I find that God is real, that his word is true indeed? Or will I die forsaken and mocked by Christian creed? I do not know the outcome, I haven't read the book. And God never shows me, he never lets me look. I must move on in darkness and trust that light appear, to shatter life's illusions and strip away my fear. Oh yes, I fear the unknown just as any other man. I move ahead each day and do the best I can. I've been called a prophet, perhaps it's just a dream. Life isn't what I pictured, a divine and mortal team. The divine is so elusive, it wears so many masks, and the mortal is rejected for everything it asks. Yes, Prayer is the big joke. It mocks the man who seeks. Reality turns and slaps him, striking on both cheeks. It asks, why do you go on, rejecting warmth of womb? Be like all the others, satisfied in their tomb. Why should you continue against the unknown foes? How can you leap in darkness where security never shows? How do you trust a God with faces so diverse? How can you move ahead when all you see is curse? I do not know. I'm driven by something from within, and I don't choose to die in the human race's sin. I choose instead to risk my life to sacrifice, to face the inner fire, to melt the wall of ice. I'll face pain and loneliness, for I cannot choose the womb. I cannot be like other men, though frightening monsters loom. Are dragons from the deep faced by every man, or are they only faced by those who womb do ban? Must we be the scapegoats who endure the awful pain, who suffer with the Christ, who with the Christ will reign? Are we the world's rejected, the men a breed apart, who turn aside the visible and listen to their heart? Oh, womb, why do you beckon? Can't you see I'm one? A man exploring his depths till set of sun. And I cannot be satisfied until I stand with God. And I will still continue, though he beats with unseen rod. Every son whom he receives his chastening must endure. So I press on, believing something better is in store. O womb, I must reject you, and press toward the mark, the high call of God himself. By faith I'll find his ark. Believe it or not, I wrote that poem when I was drunk. I don't remember. Rum and Cokes were my drink of choice back then. I was amazed when I wrote it, because it was the cry of my heart and the attitude of my soul as I was living here in this world, struggling as a Christian to make sense of it all. A lot has happened since then. I've changed a great deal, but yet some things have not changed. I still have the same determination to be the best I can be, which is why I encourage each of you to be the best you can be. There is something calling you. That flame, that eternal flame is calling you to something more, something bigger, something better. It's calling you to let go of your limited belief systems. Let go of your religion and your religious creeds. Let go of it. Become a heretic. It's the most wonderful thing you can do. You're going forth unto Christ outside the camp being the religions that have provided comfort. Yeah, right. Comfort for those who are satisfied in their tombs. It gives them a place to hide out and think that they're better than everybody else. Consciousness is awakening now, though. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. Everything everything that can be shaken is being shaken. And this is the wake-up time. This is the time that we remember who we are. This is the ninth wave of the evolution of consciousness. When we come out of the womb of childhood and enter life as conscious co-creators, building a new world, creating a new world with the spirit and the essence we call God. I leave you with that this morning. May God bless you as you hear the call of your own soul to grow up. Namaste.